truck drivers to be placed out of service for lack of English language proficiency starting in June 2025. Let's start by saying this. I want to say this. It's a narrative being pushed, and we all understand what's going on. My point of view from what's going on is I have no problem with any race, any creed, any sex providing for their family or their kids. But since we here, let me give you my prediction on what's going to happen in the trucking industry after June 1st, 2025. Once the Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance, the CVSA, puts this in place in June, it's going to put a lot of companies under fire. And guess what? They're going to put their drivers where? Under fire. So they either going to put them on the side, or it's going to bring down a lot of companies, and it's going to be big business, man. America is about what? Big business, man. Let's look at some stats, man. Let's kind of figure it out to where this gonna take us, man. If the United States is a consumer-driven economy, I want to take it here, y'all. Let's ask this question though. How many foreign truck drivers make up the trucking population in the United States? And guess what it comes up to? Y'all can see it right here. 18%. 18%. Let's get to this next one. Stick with me, y'all. How many truck drivers are there in the United States of America? It came up with this number, 3.5 million. Now watch this. Watch how we flip this number right quick. So if you look at these numbers, we got 3.5 million truck drivers in the United States of America. 18% of them are foreign drivers, right? So that's their target for June 2025. I want to say something. These statistics that I have are September 12th, 2024. So that means that 18% is probably up there to let's just give it 20%. That's just being light. That's just being light. So what does that mean? That means that in June, there's going to be a lot of companies. If you own the fleet, put yourself in their shoes. If you own the fleet, you're going to put a lot of drivers to the side and make sure that they got their English brushed up good enough to where they can pass these tests. And if you a daredevil, if you want a part of that 1% and everything is running crazy, you got logs running crazy, you got more truck drivers in the truck than what's supposed to be there, you're getting pulled over continuously because you own a truck and you have to pay a note and insurance and you got all this overhead that keeps going by the day, you're going to get put out of service. You will be put out of service, and so many of those drops your safety rating, which when you go through the weigh station, and I'm pointing to my pre-pass right up here, you're more susceptible of getting put in a bad situation every time. You're not going to get the green light. You're going to get a red light. And then because it's a target, they're going to put you to the side. So I'm saying this, my prediction is it's going to be a lot of trucks for sale. It's going to be a lot of freight on the table. So have your money ready and be ready for a call and be ready for rates that's going to be unbelievable in June. I know this has been one of the topics that's been circling around the trucking industry. I want to know how you feel as a truck driver on the whole grand scheme of things, man. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the comment section.